song look crazy in my sweater. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It is me, your boy, the Silverback outsider. Always a snarl when Greg is on camera. Always a snarl. I know he loves it. We will have the rest of the degenerates joining us very shortly. But as always, with me on this fine Thursday evening, our boy, the producer, Mr. O2, Mr. Wheezy G, baby, Mr. Greg. Say what's up, yo.
No, I don't like that at all. I'm not okay with that. What's going on, everybody? It's been a crazy week, but it's been a week.
It's been a definite
You and me had a bit of a different opinion on something last night.
yeah, definitely did, and we will get into that because I think you're bullshit. I think you're full of shit, but
Okay, all right, yeah, we'll get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have the pay-per-view predictions that we're doing this weekend. There are two shows on. First off, Impact doing Under Siege, and as we know, Kenny usually takes Impact.
yeah.
So he has the best shot of beating Matt this week.
Hey, listen, I got a great shot this some bitch don't come on the show. I'm gonna tell you that. If he don't come on the show, it's 50-50 out this bitch. So
I got 2 hours and it's just you and me. So we can actually wrap this shit up real quick. We're gonna go and just skip to it.
we really could. We really fucking could. I ain't got no problemos with that.
After that, we're gonna have Backlash on Sunday. And for you, Under Siege has 9 matches or 8 matches, and Backlash has 6. So if you perfect that shit Saturday like you usually do, you're just gonna walk out with the dub.
That's right. That's right. I'm saying I've been sitting here watching Impact all goddamn day. It's been on Access TV all damn day. Impact in 60, this and that. So yeah, I've been on Impact.
I'm gonna be on every single pick you make. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cheating like a motherfucker.
Oh shit. Let's get into some news real quick before we even start looking at goddamn all predictions. The biggest thing I guess which we can mention that happened this week, honestly, most of the news I feel is coming from AEW. But something that I would like to mention that is very big, Stephanie McMahon has spoken and said that Fenty Savage is in works with Bianca Belair for her own lipstick. Can we get a round of applause for Bianca, ladies and gentlemen? Can we get a round of applause? WWE, I hope you realize just how much of a superstar you have in Bianca Belair. Plain and simple, whether anybody wants to admit this or not, yes, we have had African American female wrestlers before, just even as recently as Sasha, Naomi, Alicia Fox, we've had quite a few, but I don't think any has made an impact within the African American community for females the way Bianca Belair has. I think honestly she has drawn in more black little girls into wrestling than I have seen in quite a long time. Even my own daughters, who I know are not wrestling fans, will stop and watch a Bianca Belair match. What's going on, cool coach? What's up to my big brother? Thank you for joining us as always. Appreciate it. But like I was saying, Bianca Belair, like even my daughters who are not wrestling fans, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say they are. They're not. But if a Bianca Belair match is on, they will definitely sit down and watch. Keisha, definitely not a wrestling fan. The very first shirt she asked me to get for her was Bianca Belair's "I Go Here Now." That woman has a major effect on the modern day African American woman right now. And it has everything to do with her presence, her style, how she presents herself, the fact that she made it known, hey, yes, I went to college and I was a and I was an athlete, but guess what? This is my hobbies and my skills. She's articulate when she speaks in other, yes, they have her doing a little, I guess, ghetto thing or whatever case, but it's not even that. It's more of a sassiness than I would say of it being quote unquote ghetto. It's more of a sassiness, like, nah, don't play me. I go here. It's and so many women nowadays are sassy. Let's be realistic. They're sassy. Okay, they are. So they can relate to Bianca. You know what I mean? She's a natural beauty with and without her makeup. And another thing that I would like to point out, even though it shouldn't make a difference, but it does, representation. The fact that her and her husband are a strong African American couple, both being represented on the television at the same time, makes a big, big, big difference. Hell, Swole left AEW because of representation.
Yeah.
So I want to give a big shout out to Bianca for that because that is huge. If you get in a lipstick with Fenty, you are going to be making money. She was also did the introductions for a UFC fight last weekend too.
Yeah. Wasn't it her and was somebody else
Oh,
with her?
I think it was Becky.
Was it Becky? Okay.
I think it was Becky. I think it was Becky. But yep, they had them introduce the contenders for a UFC fight last week. So WWE is smart in knowing the fact that they have a money maker. They have a mega star with Bianca Belair. So
Well,
I
it's
better
not
make
even
her
that
happy.
like they didn't have them before with other people that could have used for this, but like this is the first time WWE just like decided to push somebody else to do more media shit alongside their number one. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it was Charlotte, now it's Becky, but it's still Becky, but now it's also Bianca. They're kind of going all in with her,
Right, pretty much.
and it makes me wonder if they did the same with Sasha and Naomi. Would they have reached this level, or is Bianca have something that like they're fantastic, but like Bianca just has something else? What is there a difference?
Bianca Bianca has it.
Okay,
She has it.
so you're
You
saying
and I
Sasha doesn't have it?
I'm not saying that she doesn't have it. Bianca's had it since day one.
Mm.
Think about it. We've been NXT fans when it was black and gold, when it was very first developmental and stuff like that. We saw Bianca first come into NXT. And even then we were like, there's something about her. She's it. There's something about her. The way that just the fact that she was so cocky about herself, we were like, mm, there's definitely something about it. Exactly. It does go back to even Full Sail. Think about it. Out of all the contenders that were there, she was the very believably beatable monster. And that's hard to come by. To be a monster, but yet still have that vulnerability where you can be beat. And she has that. She she's developed crazy in ring. She's the strongest female competitor on the roster. Hell, she might be stronger than some of the dudes. Let's be realistic. Okay, she might be stronger than some of the dudes.
She's fit. Yeah, she's fit.
She can go on the microphone. Like, you don't have to worry about her holding her own on the microphone at all. If anything, that may have been her strongest spot since the beginning.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, WWE, what does the E stand for? Entertainment. And she's entertainment 100% through and through. Joining us, ladies and gentlemen, with the blackout screen because he probably got some goddamn intro that he's about to do.
No, I'm right here.
Oh,
My little camera cover was messed up.
I thought he was about to do some damn intro. Joining us because he has to defend his damn title, defending reigning undisputed champion, Matty Reigns. Don't you dare! Ain't nobody doing it. No, ain't nobody doing it.
Yeah.
No.
Acknowledge
But,
me.
but Matt, we were talking about. Well, I said that Greg asked the question: do I feel that Bianca is getting a more of a push than what Sasha and Naomi did? And I said I feel it's because Bianca has that it factor, and she's had it from day one.
I do believe Sasha. I mean, at this point, WWE knows what they have in Bianca.
All right. I'm not going to say that name. But
Cookies.
no.
All right.
No. All right, cookies. All right, so basically what I meant was, like I figured these three all have like everything you'd want out of somebody to be like a top representative. All three of them can talk, all three of them can go, all three of them are entertaining. But what was the thing that Bianca just had that was on them? And I guess Kenny is right in the fact that she's just been a winner from day one.
She's been a winner from day one, and no offense to Sasha, you really don't know what to expect of Sasha. Like Sasha will be happy one minute, and then next thing we know, she'll complain, and we won't see her for 6 months.
Right.
You can't. You really can't. I hate to say this. You can't entrust that top spot to someone who will do that. You know what I mean? And if it is something where we don't know the exact key facts of why Sasha does what she does. We just know she needs a break. And if it's for mental reasons, that's absolutely fine. Everyone needs a mental break from whatever career they are doing at some point in time. That's absolutely fine. But
Right.
but thinking as a boss from a company standpoint, if you have someone who is good but is not really here all the time, I can't put them in that top spot to represent me because they're not going to be here. So that's where I think it missed the mark with Sasha. With Naomi, unfortunately, I believe
Wrong time, honestly.
wrong
She peaked at
time.
the wrong time.
Right, she peaked at the wrong time, and on top of that, some people still kind of have an outlook of Naomi being with the divas section, and
Which they
since
absolutely should not. I mean, they
right,
definitely you should see. But
but people do kind of put her with the divas section. You know what I mean? Because she was around with the Bellas and all of
Right.
them and stuff like that. So they do kind of put her with the diva section. And unfortunately, as you see with wrestling is legit trying to pull away from divas, unless it's 2.0, where HBK is like, diva me up, baby. No, if it's 2.0, HB
Thank you.
Sizzle is hitting
Thank
us
you,
with the.
HB Shizzle. Thank
the
you.
question is
HBK.
now, since like they've broken up two of like the horniest couples on the show, who's going to step in to fill that role?
Toxic attraction.
Nikita Lyons.
Does that answer your question? We gave you two answers right away.
I didn't say who wanted it to be. I said who's it going to be.
And we're giving you the answers. Toxic attraction and Nikita Lyons.
I don't like Nikita Lyons for her. Nobody like her for her wrestling ability. We know why she's on our screen.
Hey, I heard Mickey James say that she had a lot going for her. So
listen, I will say this. Listen, Suplexes Texas got a lot going for her. I'm not even gonna hold you right there, okay? But I am impressed with some of her moves that she is in the ring with. But let's keep it a buck. She's in the ring. She's thick as cold grits. She got on a bodysuit that's painted on, and you can tell she ain't got no drawers on. That's why she's on my screen. I'm gonna keep it a buck, yo. Like that's the reason she's on the screen. Like no one's gonna deny that. And
I get up.
unfortunately,
I get up when she comes on because it's no point. I already know what's gonna happen. She gonna win.
like
I
honestly,
don't even care.
honestly, if they really want to highlight the fact that Nikita Lyons is not just a pretty face and a body, they're gonna have to put her in a grueling, gruesome match.
She's gonna have to fight
She's gonna. I hate this.
Gonzalez, or she's
Not
gonna have
even
to
that.
beat up EO. She's gonna have to
Not
fight EO.
not even that, yo. And as much as I'm hating myself for saying this because you know how I feel about this. If they want us to really take Miss Lyons as a professional wrestler and not eye candy, y'all gonna have to make her bleed. Y'all gonna have to put her in a serious cage match and make her bleed, so that way we can see she can be gritty. Because right now, yeah, we see a spinning kick, but all we see is that thick thigh going up in the air and going, yeah, boy. That's all we see. If you want us to really, I hate to say it because y'all know how I feel about blood,
About to
especially
say, you on
now.
blood, you're usually pretty much
Right, I'm
not.
against it. I'm against it when it comes to that. But in this scenario, I really feel that if they want us to take her seriously and not look at her as a piece of meat, they're gonna have to ugly her up. And the best way to do that, put her in a cage match with somebody vicious and make her bleed. It's sad, but yeah. But going back to Naomi, yeah, she's still kind of labeled with the divas, so I think it's hard for a lot of folks to get out of that. And
And like
unfortunately,
the
it
lawsuit that
feels
he did was just 2 years later, really.
and
Or
unfortunately, I feel like a lot of Naomi's lingo that she's using is still older than what's going on right now too.
mm,
So that's also why people haven't really moved her out of the divas scenario. Like, come on, when the last time you really heard somebody saying they're gonna snatch somebody's ball?
Yeah, that shit is super dated.
Right. Like I love Naomi, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like you said it. Wrong timing. Absolute wrong timing. So it's a dub for her. I hate to say it that way. Um, what else happened in news this week, Mongo?
uh, so last week we talked about Ember Moon dropping some stuff about the NXT. They're the way they're moving with their women's division, which is like you said back with the Divas thing.
Hmm.
Booker T said this week that he didn't think she should have said any of that. That kind of stuff needs to be kept private and doesn't really look good on her part.
I think it's I think it's a catch 22. I really feel like it's a catch 22. Name a name anybody who worked for a place that they were unhappy who had positive things to say about it when they leave. Name one person. Everybody shits on their old employer, especially if they were unhappy there. Everybody does it. So she has every right to vent that way, but at the same time, her venting that way to other promoters may make it sound like she's a spoiled little brat and may not want to work with her.
Okay.
It's like, do you expose this company for their flaws so that way they can change better and put yourself at risk of other companies not messing with you, or do you just shut up, bite your tongue, be unhappy, but possibly get a job someplace else? Someplace else. Like it's weird because if you're a fan of what you're doing, like she's a fan and an advocate of professional wrestling, especially for the women. So of course she wants it better for the women. So she wants to speak up for whatever was going on. But at the same time, it's like, do you put yourself in a predicament where somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, here we go. Do we want to hire her after what all she just said?" So it's like I don't know if I agree with Booker and I don't know if I disagree with him.
Okay. Um, would you say that this is similar to uh, the big
Swole?
swole conversation that happened? What 4 months ago? 4 months ago?
Something like that.
5 months?
Ye- yes and no again. Yes, because it was a former employee talking about their boss. No, because no, because you have with Swole, she was giving overall critique about a division, whereas Moon was specifically talking about herself.
Well, no, she talked about the division because she said
I
that
mean, she.
they had that meeting about them having to dress more like Mandy, that they all need to dress sexier.
I, then all right. When you put it that way, then yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, also joining us from the BX, our street team, the man that is out there all the time, our boy Tito Cafe con leche. Jue. Tito, say what's up, my friend.
Fuck you.
Yes. Oh my
What's going
goodness.
on, boys?
What up?
Oh my
What up?
goodness.
Yeah.
You
First
heard my
off,
feeling.
Iron Sheik said fuck Matty Reigns. He said fuck the guy with one lung, and he said fuck the midget.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I'll share the tweet later. Remember.
Damn. Damn. Me and Shiki baby was on the same page for hating Hulk Hogan. I'm surprised he said that to me, but that's all right. But
He found out what you used to say about Bret Hart. He wasn't having any of that shit.
yeah. But I'm a Brett fan now, man. I'm a Brett fan
Right.
now. That should count for something.
Do y'all think dressing
Do
sexy is
y'all
bad for
think
wrestling?
dressing sexy is bad for wrestlers?
No, I mean,
Yes.
I think it's
Yes
bad
and
if
no.
it's forced. If it's forced on them to do, yes, it's bad.
If it's like Evolution, then yeah, it's bad because they
Right.
don't force it on them, like Mongo said. If it's
Like
just
If
Scarlett Boudreaux, or Bordeaux, that's her choice to do. That's what she does.
yeah.
Like, if that's something they want to do, cool. But them having a class like this is how you should be dressing. No, that's not okay.
I
If they have the skills to back it up, in ring persona,
that
wrestling
I was
skills,
I was
then
gonna
go
say
for
that
it.
too. I was gonna say that too. Like if the whole dressing sexy is just to mask that the person in the ring is shit, then no. No. I'm not gonna lie, dressing sexy is not good for wrestlers, but good for wrestling, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Because dressing sexy is going to bring viewers, which is good for wrestling. Unfortunately, we all knows, and it's been since the beginning of time, sex sells. We all know sex sells. And you're talking about women who are former fitness models, former CrossFit training models. Some, I'm pretty sure, were probably former strippers. I ain't gonna say no names, but some were probably strippers. But
First off, you ain't have to throw me in this. All right?
you know what I mean? Some are probably strippers, but let's just be realistic. Sex sells, so it's going to sell. So it's I believe it's bad for wrestlers, but good for wrestling because it's going to make you money.
And again, it's not bad. It's not bad to dress sexy. Like that's not bad.
Right.
It's them like being forced. That's it. That's all it is. It's very simple. Just down to that.
Mongo was all about, listen, if you want to show your titties, do it on your own. Don't tell everybody make you show your
Well,
titties.
just make sure you want to do it. Don't be worried. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all.
Don't
Like,
do it because Vince said he
that's
wants you
just
to do it.
consenting. That's all I'm
You know what I mean? Wait.
Sam's is a response. They might have.
They probably have.
That Girls Gone Wild one, honestly, that they did
Listen,
with Nydia.
as many porn parodies as Pornhub does of WWE shit, I'm pretty sure they've got some secret sponsorship going on with them too. I'm pretty fucking sure. Like, there's no way they can get away with doing all these porn parodies of them and not. Come on.
Not
Come
only
on.
that, Pornhub tweets a lot about WWE too. So
I mean, it's easy stuff.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
As
so
we
Brian
all give
Kendrick
away that we're
apologized.
fucking porn addicts right here, but
Brian-
that's neither here nor there.
Kind of sore. So Brian Kendrick let out an apology recently, talking about his past comments. He had mentioned it before. Someone brought it up like 4 years ago, like 5 years after the comments happened, and I think he said along the lines of like he didn't know what he was saying.
Yeah.
And this time I said it to spark controversy to get cash, and it backfired. And also, I shouldn't do that. So like it seemed more genuine.
Mhm.
Because we've seen some apologies that have just been
Bullshit.
bullshit, like major ones.
He's
You
giving
mean-
the apology that he should have
mean-
said months ago.
That's there it is. It's the apology I should have said months ago. Is it? It's probably too late now.
I mean, yeah, he made it. He had the quickest AEW debut ever.
so fast it never happened.
They told us he was debuting, and then 2 hours later they said, "Nah, nope, never mind, we lied."
Also, side note, Kenny, I am at where the Briscoes are backstage doing a promo.
I
That's
have
how far
watched a match and 3 promos. Okay.
Past that,
Yes. Okay. I am on Tasha Steeles and
I'm watching on YouTube. He's watching. I guess
On
the actual
Access.
feed.
yes, on Access TV. And Impact, you got to get your tapings synced. Mongo was about 35 minutes behind me. That's ridiculous.
But the crazy thing is he's going to magically catch up to you
And
eventually.
finish.
I will be done 10 minutes before he's done.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
How many commercials you get?
That's true. We also, what you call it? What's going on, Lenny? Thank you for joining us. We the other thing I really want to talk about as far as news, honestly, has to do with AEW and this tournament that they have going on that is about to start.
The
The Owen Hart tournament. This tournament could be banger of the year. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It really could be.
Before we get to that, I want to talk about this real quick. Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, Notorious Chin.
I have never seen someone
Burn bridges.
so talented and so like naturally born to do this stuff fuck up their path so often. It's incredible.
She's at this point, she's toxic. Nobody is going to work with Tessa Blanchard.
Listen,
For those of you
if
that don't know, she was
Mexico-
working
if
with,
Mexico don't want to work with you no more, you know you fucked up.
for those of you that don't know, Tessa was working with Women of Wrestling, and it was supposed to be basically to help her like fix her image.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to base it all around her. It's going to be this whole big thing for her. And before we can even get to that, they have a falling out.
She's asking for too much.
I hate it, man, because like a few years back, before she won the world title, I was a big I was a big fan of Tessa.
It's-
I think we all
You
and
were.
it's
damn
all-
sure were. You
It's
pushed
all
us.
been downhill ever since she won the Impact World title.
Tried to keep the
just
shit hostage.
stop.
She tried to keep a belt hostage, bro.
Real racist shit
She,
to another wrestler.
Yeah.
Even before all that, she had problems in WWE when I think she was around there for a little while.
mhm.
The Mae Young
Yeah.
Classic.
Attitude problems, the dreaded attitude problems. But like, good lord, why?
I hate to say this. Tessa really believes her last name is Flair, not Blanchard.
She believes her own hype.
She in Tessa's mind. She believes her last name is Flair.
And it's crazy because if she just like had like a calm 3 years,
If she had the
she'd be in
same
AEW
demeanor,
right now.
If
She'd
she-
be there right now.
if she had the same demeanor as her father had when he was wrestling, she'd be anywhere she fucking wanted to be, world champ.
Mm-hmm.
Tully played his part as the guy on the side. He played his part. You can't.
The one thing I remember about Tessa when she was coming up, at one point I remember she was talking so much shit about how the Four Horsewomen weren't really the Four Horsewomen because she wasn't included. And it's like, okay, like get over it. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a name. Just show that you're talented. Well, she's shown us that she's talented, but she stays in her own way because she believes her own hype. She has not humbled herself, even though she has been humbled numerous times now.
She still does not know when to shut the hell up. And you are absolutely right. Tessa beating Brian Cage. It was for the wow factor. It was definitely for the wow factor.
Well, they were
I
screwed
mean-
that night anyway because the story about her and that the black girl getting into it and all that was already out before it even happened. Everybody was
That
wondering,
was-
are they still going to pull the trigger on it?
That was Sammy.
That was who?
That was when she beat Sammy. But I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you're right. But she did beat Brian Cage too. Yeah, she beat. They could not have gone with Sammy that night
No.
because that story you could not finish it that way.
Right.
I felt
Yeah.
bad for Sammy because I wanted to have a longer run.
Has he had a run since then?
No, well, he's been hurt.
Yeah, he had a little one, and then he got hurt, and
He got hurt around the time he did the thing with Shamrock.
yeah.
That's right.
And then he got hurt like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
I think that's
Right,
how
he's-
they
he's-
had
he's
Shamrock
making-
write him off, didn't they?
Huh?
Didn't they have like Shamrock like write him off? Like Shamrock snapped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shamrock snapped his ankle or whatever. Or just his
And,
knee,
yeah.
and then Shamrock
Yeah,
left.
he's making his return next week, right?
I think.
Well, no,
it's either-
no, Under
it's at
Siege.
a show. Under Siege.
Yeah. My show. That's right. Where I'm
Yeah,
going to
so
take
you're
Matt's
gonna-
title.
So
No.
Sammy.
And lose it the next day.
Pretty-
I'm picking perfect impact, so I ain't got to worry about the next day.
But yeah, no, I it sucks seeing people that have like a lot of potential just kind of waste it. It does. But you know, you gotta learn.
But when is she going to learn?
At a certain point, you gotta grow up. We've all made mistakes, man. Like I've made a ton of mistakes when I was younger.
I mean, how old is she?
You gotta grow up. You gotta grow up.
Yo, in this business, it don't make a difference about your age. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, if she isn't grown now and she hasn't humbled herself in how many years, it just screams privilege on her end. She just thinks
Pretty
she's
much.
entitled and privileged because
She
her father was a
is-
four horseman.
She's 26.
because
She's
yeah,
young. She's very young.
yeah. But but think about this though. You got guys like Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne who are fucking 22 and 23, who know how to play their fucking position and keep it and relax and shit like that. So I don't want to hear nothing about her being young. When you're in this business, your age goes out the window when it comes to the amount of years and experience you've been in the fucking ring. You and I both know that. When it comes to when you in this business, your age is however many years you've been in the fucking ring. Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing about her being young.
That's fair. That's fair. Uh, let's see. Any other big news? Oh, this is kind of a nice thing I wanted to just drop. Um, Muhammad Hassan was working on a comic book with Shad Gaspar before he passed away,
Oh,
and it's getting picked up for some kind of like movie project.
oh, sweet.
Dope, dope.
So it's like a nice little nice
Oh,
story in that
yeah.
section.
That's
Pretty
that's
nice stuff.
that's a pretty dope thing. That's a pretty dope thing.
I think it's called Assassin and Son.
Oh, okay. I think I did hear something about him about getting ready to write that. I did hear something about that. Okay. Because JTG said something about it on his Twitter once.
Yeah,
So
actually, it looks that's pretty nice looking. It's good. It's good. I probably if I probably about the comic honestly.
yep.
But that's awesome. That's just a cool little thing. Um, so let's get into like what happened over the past week. First off, uh, with about a week left, WWE got rid of the title unification match for Backlash. And turned it into a
And they did
six-man
it so perfectly. They were so evil on doing it. The way they did it was so perfectly evil. We knew the SmackDown was taped. We didn't
hmm
know. We knew what happened. We just didn't know what would happen. What would be the result of it happening?
Yeah, they
We
were
knew
smart
they got
about it.
into a brawl, and we didn't know that as the result of that brawl. Oh, there's no more title unification.
Right.
They just dropped
Wrong.
that on a Saturday morning. Like, hey, remember that match we hyped up? It ain't happening.
That shit. Check this
That was
out.
smart.
We decided that we was gonna hold off on these
We're
titles.
gonna. They're in a holding pattern right now.
It would be nice to have Shad. Yeah.
Crime Time versus the Street Profits is a stereotype match that I don't want, but I need to see. I would need to see. I, it's a match that I would hate so badly because I'm like, goddamn stereotype match. But damn it, I need to see this match. Yeah, it's damn you, Lenny.
But yeah, WWE basically revealed to us last week that they're in a holding pattern. Everything that we thought was going to happen, it will not be. Nothing is happening at Backlash because I'm not going to bother calling it by its actual name. Nothing is happening at Backlash. The WrestleMania rematches that are happening are happening. We're not getting a tag title unification. We're getting the Bloodline versus Rated.
Damn,
We're getting
RK
RK Bro versus
Scottish.
Drew. And Drew
RK
versus
Scottish,
Bloodline. Yeah. The Scottish Bros.
the Scottish Bros. Yeah, no, I mean, you know what? We knew there wasn't going to be any title changes or anything like that. So to me, it doesn't bother me. To me, it doesn't bother me. It's like hell.
It doesn't bother me either. I mean, we as much as we talk about fantasy, this is the one pay-per-view out the whole year where we do not. This is
Give a
our
damn.
off season. We don't.
hmm
Because fuckery happens at this pay-per-view. Fuckery happens and it's WrestleMania rematches. We don't count this pay-per-view. We're chilling.
Exactly. This is one pay per view where we really do not care. Um, so we're not getting the unification match. We're going to talk later on about the actual card. What else happened on Raw this Monday?
Now, this past Monday, well, we had more of the foreshadowing that Roman and Drew are eventually going to fight.
Right? That's a given. That's a
Uh,
given. They got Drew following this man around every show. Okay,
we got
Champa
Cody.
attacking
We still
Mustafa.
got Cody. Cody and Seth are still going at it. They're gonna finally get that done and settled at Backlash. We got Austin Theory still on his little his celebration. He's still going around celebrating winning the U.S. title. We
The
had
main thing that happened on Raw is we had a Bullet Club sighting with
we had
AJ and Finn.
Yeah.
Who would
I
have
called
thought
it
that
too.
Who would have thought that the Bullet Club just last year was pretty much dead in the water, and now they are literally holding down the fort in almost every promotion right now.
and it's literally the founding the main two people that the most important people are in WWE.
Yep. The
Finn
two the
founded
two
Bullet
the two
Club.
OG leaders.
AJ took over his position after Finn came to WWE, even though he loves to say he was not the leader. They looked at him as if he was the leader. When AJ left, who came in? Cody.
Oh,
This, I the only person that I feel that is the other major person of Bullet Club is Omega. That's the only other person besides, like you said, who's not in WWE right now is Omega.
uh-huh.
So
You know,
I
but
love that they finally, after all these years, I think that was 2016, 2017, where we had the greatest match ever, thanks to Bray getting that stomach virus, whatever was wrong with him. It was
The
supposed to be
swamp
Finn
flu.
versus Bray.
Swamp Flu, right? The
Yeah, he
Swamp
had the
Flu
swamp flu, and we were supposed to get Bray and
and
Sister
Finn,
Abigail versus New Color Demon, and
Oh, the
thankfully,
Pumpkin King.
they had a Pumpkin King, or we had Orange Demon. Thankfully, we didn't get it, and we got the dream match of AJ versus Finn.
which
And
was
at the end of
fucking
that
dope.
match, they threw up the Too Sweet.
Yep, they did it again on Monday. So,
They did it again. I can't wait to see what they could. They did the thing because even WWE's Twitter account said, "Oh my God, they did the thing." I'm
Uh-huh.
hoping they try and do something.
listen, I figure they're gonna acknowledge they're gonna officially acknowledge the Bullet Club sooner or later because think about it. They allowed Gallows and Anderson to keep their New Japan gear, and they were billing them from Japan. Okay, so eventually WWE is gonna come to grips with, okay, this Bullet Club shit is for real.
I
You know
mean,
what I
they know
mean?
it's for real. They just have to
It's
figure out: do they
it's
want to
got
call
its
them
own
the club
special day.
again? Do they want to call them the club? Do they want to call them the OGs? Do they want what do they want to call them? Because they can't call them Bullet Club because New
Oh
Japan is
no,
going to sue the shit out of them.
like a motherfucker.
Just call them the OG Club.
They're going to call them something. But I really feel like, is this some type of way that they have Finn join that group, Judgment Day? Is Finn going to tap into his darker side? Because basically, Finn has done everything. We haven't gotten heel Finn during all this time. We got little doses, even in the second run of him in NXT. He was an asshole, but he was a face.
Yeah. Um, if we get that Finn that taps into that side, can we get more than just the demon? Can we get Finn dressing up in all the characters he used to dress up in? Like him coming in that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde shit would be dope.
Oh, hold on. We got Ishii and Steve Macklin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're watching that match right now?
yeah.
How the fuck did you catch up?
I told you it has no commercials.
All those commercials.
So all that I will catch up to you.
When we're sitting on commercials, he's catching up.
Mhm.
Wow, he really caught the hell up because yeah, that's the match that's on. Joining us, ladies and gentlemen, from Cincinnati, Ohio, the good stoner, Mr. Mike. Who? Mike Jones. We need the Prince. Prince Devitt. It was a beast, but I'm just
I mean, we
it.
got glimpses of the Prince in NXT. All he needs to do is just
Just do
basically
that.
go back to that and join Edge and Priest.
I still can't believe that they had AJ, Finn, and the Good Brothers on one roster and didn't
And
ever pull the trigger
refused
on
to have Finn join them.
them. It was right there.
We had that
And
one
they're
moment of them
just
being in the locker room and AJ flew
Mhm.
it up and Finn just stared at him. Like,
It said,
nah.
"Fuck you, ho."
it just doesn't make any sense. So stupid.
It was a layup and they missed.
Mhm. Yeah, they
They
don't know
don't.
what to do.
They don't.
They don't.
Well,
He's Jeff Hardy now. He's their new Jeff Hardy.
yeah, that's what I've been. Yeah, I keep
That's what
telling
Matt calls
y'all
him.
he's the new
Matt
Jeff
says he's the new
Hardy.
Jeff.
He's lovable. He's gonna
And
make you feel good, but he ain't winning.
at first, I didn't want to believe that, but it makes so much sense. Like,
I
Hey,
know.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
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 Yes, we
Okay.
can. What's going on, teacher man?
What's up,
Now-
fellas?
Here's something I do want to bring up. I want to stop Raw for a second, and I want to go
Raw
to
was
NXT.
pretty good.
I want to go to NXT. Okay. Why is it that NXT you don't show us the good stuff, and you make it?
Everything doesn't need to be a digital exclusive. There's a reason you
Yeah,
have to
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Going to the end of your show and like, all right, we're going to cut off the last minute and a half here.
Of the
And
interesting
that's
part.
special. Like, no, that's this thing you got to show us. That right there.
Because
Digital
the one
exclusive,
thing, the one thing I
backstage
like
stuff,
about
whatever, that's fine. You don't, not this.
because the one thing I like about this new NXT is you're going to get a lot of matches in those 2 hours. You're going to get a lot of entertainment. Everything
Mhm.
is perfectly paced. So for them, for Tuesday night, for them to have the championship match start at 9:45 and end perfectly at
At
10:01, 10:02 or whatever, and it ended with a weird shot of we see Braun holding the belt and we see
and some who first of all they
standing behind
showed
him, and it just a movie just comes on right after that.
yeah. I like that. I enjoyed the Escobar and Tony D segment as well. Mongo here is not a fan of what he likes to call Spaghetti Man. Tony
Spaghetti
D.
Man is
Whoa,
the
Yeah.
goat.
whoa.
Forget
I
about
know
it.
what that
Spaghetti
nickname
Man's
is.
the shit. He's the
Whoa.
shit.
Hold up.
Okay, Mongo.
Forget
Okay,
about it.
Mongo's
Yeah,
probably
that
the one of
nickname.
us on this show that doesn't say racist shit. Okay.
The only one that's jabbed on
Justin
the
is
internet,
the one that
please don't do
started
this,
calling
dude.
him Spaghetti Man.
That is
So
true.
Listen.
you feel like putting his whole name to pick him up for fantasy.
Mongo doesn't have no beef with Beefaroni Tony.
Oh, shit.
Greg does not like him.
Hey, Tito. Hey, Tito. I'm lit, so those type of jokes, goddamn. Got to Cinco de
He's
Mayo,
not getting
everybody.
there. He's
Got
not
to
getting
Cinco de
there.
Mayo.
He's not getting there. Okay, he's not getting there. He's never getting there. He sucks.
They showed the hooded character throughout the fucking match, so we knew he was going to do something.
Which again, this is
Right.
Braun and Joe Gacy.
Yes.
Did we say that?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. For anybody who didn't know, we were talking about the main event Braun and Joe Gacy match. This is the match that we're talking about.
Yeah,
During
we saw
the match,
hooded figure that whole time.
throughout the
But
entire
way-
fucking match.
But the way they ended it, you just see him standing. Braun is holding the belt up high, and we just see that guy just standing there,
No, it's two of
and
them.
it clicks off.
Two of them standing behind him.
You see both of them standing there, and it just turns off. You just see next thing you know, it's whatever comes on USA next, whatever the WWE Evil came on, and it's like, so why was that dude standing there? Was that did they miscue that? What's wrong with it?
I'm not gonna
Come to
lie.
find out, I went to bed. I went on about the rest of my night. I didn't stay on. I didn't. Nothing told me to just like jump on Twitter for some reason to see if it was going to be on.
That match did not have my attention whatsoever.
It had my attention because I thought Gacy was going to win.
Yes. Why was this not Braun's farewell match? You know he's going to the main roster.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Especially like, come on now, the dude kidnapped your dad and all that shit, and you've been on Raw multiple times.
Maybe
like,
they realized
why wouldn't it be
more sizzle.
I think
Then they should have never put the fucking belt on him. They should have never put the belt on him.
And that's why as soon as he won, I said, all right, I don't know how, but a rematch is going to happen. And then
Swingman.
Once I saw that digital exclusive where the Hooded Figures beat up Braun, I'm like, yeah, we're going to get a rematch. The rematch is probably going to be at, supposedly, they're doing another stand and deliver. That's going to be there. Like, that's the new takeover, I guess, now. Instead of NXT takeover, it's NXT stand and deliver. They're supposedly planning another NXT stand and deliver. So, sometime SummerSlam, because SummerSlam is in July, Braun is going to probably go up then. That's probably be when Gacy will probably win again. Unless they want to do a TV title change, which I'm all for. I personally love TV title changes.
I do too. And the thing about it is, since NXT isn't doing the Peacock pay-per-views like the way they would do the network pay-per-views, and they're doing their TV shows, giving them names, like last night was Spring Breaking or whatever. You can do a change on that. If you're giving it a damn name, you can do a change.
There should have been at least one title change that night.
NXT, I keep trying to what you call it? I keep trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and tell you, like, it's okay, it's cool, don't worry about it. But
yeah, but for me, I'm in the same boat as Bongo now when it comes to Joe Gacy. It's like I like him. When something caught my eye about him, but it's like I said, the way they're just booking him is just pissing me off.
It's like Mongo said. Exactly. I was just about to say, it's like a post that you made earlier. Like, it's exactly like Bray. And what's the fucking purpose of making a new Bray if you're not going to make him the star of that brand, or at least a top 3 star of that brand? Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah, like I love the gimmick. Also, I do. It's right up my alley. Y'all know Alex Spooky shit. But damn, why would they treat him any better than they treated most of the other spooky characters they've ever had? Like the only ones that were treated well were Taker and Kane, and honestly, Taker shouldn't have worked
at all.
As it did. And
at all.
Kane didn't really get the belt he should have had for a long time. Like, he was a world champion for a day, and then like he won the big gold belt, and it was like dead a decade later.
Yeah,
like he should have been. Like, he should have got more stuff.
Listen, you know how I felt. I told y'all from the beginning. They fucked up with Taker and Bray when Bray should have been the person who broke the streak.
Absolutely.
That's how I've always felt, and maybe.
Oh yeah.
And that's why that went back to that argument that we had about 2 weeks ago, where people feel spooky characters don't need titles, which I don't get. But Undertaker was the one exception.
Your spooky character, like in theory, spooky characters should be able to carry the show, because you're always intrigued about what he's going to do. So that notion that a spooky character doesn't need a title, that's beyond, that's preposterous.
Exactly. Yeah,
like,
and
think about sorry, Kenny, but think about like Malachi Black holding the AEW World Title think about how invested you'll be to see him, and especially if Brody King and Buddy Murphy have the tag titles. Like, that's going to be the top faction in all of wrestling right there.
You know, call me a silly man. Call me a silly man. I'm more of a 4-person stable. I like 4 people in a stable more than 3 because I want a stable to have every last title.
Mm-hmm.
I want someone with the world. I want someone with the mid, and I want people with the tag. That's what I want.
We don't get that a lot.
I-
For some reason, we don't get that a lot.
Yeah, we don't
That's
get a
one
lot
of
of
the coolest.
4.
We got it with the era. We got it with Evolution. Like,
Yeah, I
like at their height was doing it.
I really enjoy that. Like a stable having all the gold. I would like Malachi. Like I would want somebody else to join the House of Black. I don't know who right now, but I would
Legacy
like some.
Why
Huh?
couldn't Malachi be a double champ?
I was looking at the comments. Legacy had it. Surely they did. Yeah, it's
Or have
like
a
when we had
woman.
Sanity. Why did Sanity not win every belt? They had to even have like a woman to win the NXT Women's Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it. It's fun. We like that.
Or
it's interesting.
Or with like House of Black, like I know they're teasing Julia. What's her name? Julia Hart.
Oh my god!
I know they're teasing that shit, but like another. Let's say another woman was to be in that position. They could have
Abaddon.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Abaddon.
That
Perfect.
scared the shit out of me.
She could be the women's champ.
That scared the shit out of me thinking of
that. But yeah, she could be the women's champ. The only champ would be left is the TNT champ, but you would still have the majority of the belts. You know.
Yeah, I would, but I would want somebody to have all. But why not? Why not make it a 5-person stable and have the female have a female? Well, in AEW's case, it would have to be 6 because the females have 2 belts.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Fuck it. Why not get a stable? I want to see somebody introduce a stable that has the exact amount of members for each belt.
Each member have a belt.
I mean, it could have been Dark Order, but
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, we have our favorites like John Silver and what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Stu Grayson.
Who's Stu? Who's
yeah,
that?
Stu Grayson. Yeah, Stu. Like they're stars. Like they're stars, but the rest of them dudes, they're jobbers.
Nah. Number 10 was on his way, man.
Who was number 10?
Dark Order number 10.
That's the one with the mask. With the Deathstroke mask.
Right.
Preston something.
Preston Scott.
The actual Diesel motherfucker that was on there.
Yeah,
The actual Diesel motherfucker that was there.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Yeah, I like him.
Preston Vance.
There you go. Same difference.
He's good.
So, with Evil Uno, not. But for some reason, Evil Uno worked well with Stu. That combination worked really well. I don't know why, but it really did. And
like each tag in that group worked well with each other. Like Stu and Grayson and Uno were good. Silver and Reynolds were good, and then Angels and Vance worked. Right? Vance?
Yeah,
Vance.
I was going to call him Scott. Yes, Vance, they were good.
Silver. I want Silver with the TNT title at some point. Put the TNT title on Silver at some point.
Honestly,
my man, Mr. Meat.
I think Tony's giving up on the Dark Order. I think.
Yeah. Listen. None of them.
Because. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's say John Silver didn't have Dark Order's John Silver before his name.
Isn't Stu's contract up, or did they address that?
I don't think it's been fully addressed, like publicly.
He's
but
been
it was
officially removed from the roster.
he was removed from the roster page.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Yeah.
I saw someone saying like, oh, it could just be like a bad link on the website. It could, but it could also just be a contract.
Remember they did
expired.
that to Chavo, and that's how Chavo found out. Like, oh, I guess I don't have a job anymore.
So that Stu Grayson's gone, which is wild
Damn.
because I thought he was like the best wrestler in the group.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
I thought
when
you could
Stu would
use
get
him.
hot, and do his little run around the ring thing, when he would hit everybody that was, Stu was good, man. I like Stu.
I thought
Stu.
honestly, I thought you could get a TNT champion out of Stu.
Yeah.
I thought you could.
Yeah. I fuck with Stu. Yeah.
So seeing him go was very strange. And we'll see. And maybe he comes back. Maybe it was an error. Maybe he signs later. But it is odd to like. Ever since Hangman won the belt, they've been featured less and less, and they were vital for Hangman's success.
Mm-hmm. They had his back.
They did that story. They helped him get over.
Yeah, because Hangman, he was a loner.
And then we had a point where like Dark Order was mad because they weren't getting anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think even Stu Grayson said on Dynamite, I'm in the back and fucking catering more than I am in the ring. Like he has the rest of the month. So maybe that's part of that. You never know is a thing. Like it could be a storyline, or it could just be that that's it. We won't know until another week or two.
Mongo, am I loud?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I have my audio up a little high. But...
Speaking of AEW, did we talk about Julia Hart a lot?
No, we really didn't get into it, but let's do.
Okay, so back in December, I thought it was earlier than this, but it was back in December. Malachi Black, blinded Julia Hart with some black mist, and ever since then she's been turning to the dark side.
Why this shit ain't clear up yet?
And
why her shit ain't clear up yet?
They've had like 9 chances to do it.
She got glaucoma.
And I actually watched Dark this week. Honestly, not bad. But she gave Brian Pillman the like most dangerous, like I'm gonna kill you eyes I've ever seen. Like she was going to murder this boy. And I was like, okay, it's happening Wednesday. They just said they're having a match with House Black. It's finally happening. And we all thought that. Every person watching was like, it's happening.
It's about time.
And they gave her the chair, and they gave her the chair to go hit Griff Garrison. And this is where my theory is. If it was Brian Pillman Jr. in that ring instead of Griff Garrison, she'd have beat the shit out of him. I know that for a fact. It wasn't. It was Griff.
So what?
It didn't have Griff doesn't deserve this, but Brian does.
Why? Why?
Because Brian's always pushing her.
She's smashing Griff.
Brian
basically.
She's fucking Griff.
Brian's always like, hey, yeah, snap out of it. Hey, you're not yourself. So he's the one that's been bugging the shit out of her about it.
Man.
So he has to be the one to get hit.
Griff is giving her that diff.
Anyway,
she can't mess.
Listen.
She ain't fucking that
up.
Listen, don't start that rumor.
Right.
Because you know her man Moriarty might get mad.
Listen, we that is just a joke, not a real rumor. Do not be suing us because we fucking broke. Okay? All right. And if you want,
I'm not even out of my shit yet. I can't afford to go
in some deeper shit.
I can't do more bills.
Right.
Hospital's whooping my ass right now. So yeah, they didn't turn her, and instead Phoenix and Pentagon, and they're all going to
The
come.
Death Triangle. The Death Triangle
Death
comes
Triangle.
down. Now that is something I was
And
talking
that's a
about
good
earlier.
feud. It's a good feud.
For what?
But
For
but
what?
like
For what? For what?
too.
What is the
What's the purpose of Death Triangle?
not even that. What is the ultimate reward out of that feud?
Nothing.
What reward has House of Black gotten out of anything they have done since being in AEW?
Wins and losses.
Nothing.
What feud were they in that was meaningful that did something for them? It should have been Malachi with Cody, but guess what? Cody got his win back.
Bitch.
Cody got his win back.
I got a theory that if not by the end of this year, the beginning of next year, Malachi is going to win that belt, take it from CM Punk. That's my theory. I don't know how they're going to get there, but I just have a feeling that if not by the end of this year, the beginning of next year, Malachi is going to be champion.
Listen, if Malachi kicks the shit out of CM Punk's face for Kenny, he's all for it.
Damn right. But so that means you believe that CM Punk is winning the belt from Hangman at Double or Nothing. Do you believe that, Mike?
I think so.
I don't. I think Hangman beats when that time comes, and I'll tell you, and I'll tell you now. The reason why I don't think that is because that Forbidden Door pay-per-view is after Double or Nothing, and Kenta publicly called out Punk. He wants to go to sleep versus to go to sleep. And at Forbidden Door, that's a match where either person can lose and it won't make the champion look bad. So they won't put a belt on CM Punk.
I don't know. I think this whole hype train is just leading up to Punk winning the belt.
Yeah, but I don't think he's winning at Double or Nothing.
And it's and that pay-per-view's in Vegas too.
I don't think so. I think we get fuckery. I think we get fuckery.
Do you want to get to that now then?
No, it ain't Double or Nothing time yet, but
I'm talking about predictions. Since you're predicting.
No. Because I want to talk about the Owen Hart tournament that's coming up.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Oh, before that, actually, I want that to be the last one for Dynamite. So, you and me had a disagreement about Dynamite.
Hey, say your stupid shit.
It was a match between Dante and Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
And you loved it.
I absolutely loved that match.
You thought it was fantastic.
I really did.
And I said it was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
Except for one spot.
Mongo, can you do a fucking backflip off the goddamn top rope?
No.
Oh, that spot was sick. I didn't watch the match, but I was heading home, but I saw that spot on Twitter. That spot was sick.
Mongo's beef was he thought they shouldn't have stood there and soaked in the applause from the crowd.
Why not?
Fuck out of here. We're talking about AEW. Now, mind you, I'm the person that just said that I don't like blood, but I wanted blood for somebody else, right? Anytime AEW can pull off a spot like that and no one gets fucking hurt, they need to be able to soak that shit in. Because this fucking company puts people in concussion protocol every 3 days. Okay?
And also, like, these two dudes, they're not feuding, are they? It was just a match.
Right.
So,
This was a qualifier, I believe. I believe this was a qualifier
for the tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a qualifier. So these two had no prior beef. So it's not heel versus face. It's just a tournament match. So yeah, that's
two,
not wrong with that
two
spot.
two high flyers who
Yeah.
executed a well done top rope maneuver where no one got hurt. Both people hit their marks. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
Take it in. Take it in. It's like hitting a 3-pointer. It was like hitting a 3-pointer at the buzzer for the win.
Yeah, that was a dope ass spot. I loved it. I saw that on
Even-
Twitter and I was like, holy shit.
If it had happened and they landed on their feet and they both kind of like back to their own corners to kind of like back off a little bit, I've been totally fine with that. Them sitting there, arms around each other.
No, but here's the
each
thing.
other,
Mongo, did you watch?
I couldn't.
Did you watch the whole match? Did you watch the whole match? Here's the thing. It wasn't so much of them sitting there taking in the crowd thing or whatever. If you looked at it, Ray had his hand back there and he was looking at Dante like, I can't believe your ass reversed this shit on me right now.
Word.
It was more of a, oh shit, you really just did this to me right now? That's what it was. And then he looked at the crowd like, this motherfucker really just pulled this shit off. Okay. That's what it was. It wasn't we're going to do this spot and wait for the crowd to do. It was legit oh, you think you just as bad as me, huh? Okay,
Yeah,
I can't believe you did that.
And then he died.
That's mutual
Oh,
respect.
good gosh, did he?
And then he died.
Who won that match?
Ray.
The person who was supposed to win.
But here's my thing. Dante is going to be very, very special. If he needs to AEW get some good writers that way they can get that boy a story. Give him because
Impact loves them some thumbtacks. Jesus.
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
They probably got stock in him.
But Dante, I think he could be the face of their TNT title.
Yeah, I feel so bad for his brother, man. Jesus Christ.
That kid can't catch a break, man. That
He
poor
got
kid
hurt,
can't
his
catch a
brother
break
took off.
And then he came back from injury.
to get hurt
Got
again.
hurt again.
He is
Like-
going to
But-
be Matt Hardy.
That sucks, man, because he's good too. They're
But
both
Da-
great. But
Dante
man,
and Jungle Boy are the future of AEW.
Easily. Yeah, easily. Without a doubt.
And
They
Wheeler.
definitely are.
Wheeler.
You the Wheel is the future of wrestling. Period.
That kid is incredible.
Period. Yuta Wheeler is the future of wrestling. Period. And yes, I am saying it. That kid is that damn good, and he has the right people around him right now. My man, Lord William Regal, Mr. Shivani,
PCO almost busted his ass.
Ross,
Mr. Ross, Man in the Mask. That shit, Man with Mask, is the greatest thing ever. Yep, Punk, exactly. MJF could cause Punk that damn title lawsuit because he's not letting that shit go. He's not letting that shit go. It looks like Top Flight. Darius Martin will be out 9 to 12 months following a serious car accident.
She's out a whole nother year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dang.
Oh damn, PCO and killed was that Jonah?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
No, those aren't regular Michael Jackson gloves Mongo has on.
No,
Those
that was me sending something to somebody else.
are-
I put it in the wrong chat.
OG.
Terrible.
Let me see those gloves, Mongo.
No, hell no.
Nah, we ain't gonna play my man Wheezy G Baby. Leave him alone, yo. But Let's get into that. Can we finally get into what the hell I want to talk about? You sons of motherfuckers. Now
Yeah.
listen,
Let's talk about the tournament I am going to go see live next week.
which is going to be a fucking banger. You have the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament. Um, Earlier on in the show, someone in the comment put that they felt that Owen Hart's wife was kind of petty for letting them use Owen's name when they have like no affiliation, and yet she didn't
She's not
want
gonna do anything
Owen.
with WWE. She's not doing
Right.
anything with WWE,
The-
WWF, Vince.
They're the reason he's dead.
Like and she has all the right in the world to feel the way she feels and to not let them profit off of Owen Hart's name, image, and likeness.
That's her
Yeah,
husband. She can choose whoever the hell she wants to let
I
use it.
felt the same way when they first announced that Owen Hart was going to be there, but the way I've seen them go about it, they're doing everything the right way. There's a generation of wrestling fans that don't know
Remember?
what he did. They don't remember Owen Hart.
Hmm.
Owen Hart is for people my age. Is basically for people my age. Like we saw Owen Hart, but after 1999, after Over the Edge, he was erased from our memory. We only hear about Owen Hart when it comes to that accident and when it comes to him versus Brett at WrestleMania 10.
See, that's the thing.
And we hear about his ribs. We hear all about the jokes he pulled backstage. But after that, he's like an urban legend.
And see, I'm even older than you. I remember when Owen was teaming up with Coco Beware, and they were dressing like with crazy ass colors and shit like that, and oversized jackets. Like I remember Owen before he decided to when he was with Yokozuna, he was a tag team partner with him. Like
Yep, that's what I remember with him with Yoko.
so like like you said, I feel she has the right to do whoever she what you call it, whatever she feels, whatever she feels. Like it's her husband. We can't tell her what to do. Yo, those loud ass colors were crazy. Your man had on electric green with electric blue pants. High energy, yes. Crazy ass, yes. Look it up, Mongo. Look it
I
up, and you
seen
can
him.
pull up.
It was ugly.
Look it up, Mongo. Owen Hart and Coco Beware
Your
tag team.
eyes gonna start bleeding.
Wow, that's bright.
Put it on the screen.
Looks like two highlighters.
Put it on the screen. I'm sure Mike ain't never seen this before.
I seen it and I was just like, ew. I was like, if that ain't the 80s, I don't know what is.
Sure was.
They look like straight up wrestling's Miami Vice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't look too hard, you're gonna be blind.
But in this Owen Hart tournament, we have what I think is probably some of the best matches that AEW may have for the entire year.
They have a tournament bracket that would be so great if it was a King of the Ring tournament. Like we don't even get King of the Ring tournament brackets like that anymore.
Like we have Ray Phoenix versus Kyle O'Reilly. That's gonna be a fucking banger.
Yep.
Samoa Joe versus the wild card, the Joker. We don't know who that is. I have dibs on Claudio. If not Claudio, I say Jeff Cobb.
I'm saying it's either Claudio or my boy Johnny Gargano.
Do we want to add this to the predictions as a bonus?
Well, Johnny is coming down to New York on the 14th. I have a meet and greet with him that day, so
that's one side of the bracket. The next side, actually want to see this match. Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin.
Who can die the diest?
Right.
Jeff and who did Jeff fight this week?
Shit, I forgot. And I actually watched
He
it.
fought Bobby.
Bobby. Him and Bobby had a good one this week.
Oh, that new.
Oh yeah, that's when I said that Bobby tried to get himself killed.
Yeah. Oh, with a whisper in the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude like leaned over and took on the neck.
Yeah. Like what the hell is that about? Like so we have Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin, and then the match that I think is going to be the best match of the tournament. Adam Cole versus Dax Harwood.
Yeah, that one should be a banger.
I think that might be the best matchup of the tournament.
That's gonna be a strong one.
All right.
The one thing
Who do you
I
think comes out the winner? Pick. Matter of fact, pick your finals and then your winner. One bracket, one side you have Ray Phoenix, Kyle O'Reilly, Samoa Joe, the Joker. The other side is Jeff Hardy, Darby Allin, Adam Cole, Dax Harwood. Mongo, who's your finals and who's your winner?
Uh, Adam Cole and Ray Phoenix.
Mm.
And then Phoenix wins it.
Mike, you on mute.
Fuck. I would say the Joker and Adam Cole with the Joker winning.
Matty Reigns.
I literally have the same exact thing. The Joker beating Adam Cole.
Okay. Tito. Tito, you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, now I can hear you.
Okay. I want to say Cole's going to the finals on that side. Who's on the other side again?
KOR and
Phoenix, Samoa Joe, and the
versus
Joker.
Samoa Joe and Joker.
Joe's got a belt. He's already got one loss. I'm going to say it's the Joker as well, going to the finals with Cole.
And who you got as a winner?
I'm going to go with Cole. I think Cole needs to win more than anything.
Okay. Well, I'm going Harwood and Joker as the finals, with Harwood going over.
Oh, I think they're gonna go all in on FTR.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know shit in life, so I don't think they will do this. But that's what I'm going to go with. The other major thing that happened on AEW last night is my baby unified the ROH Women's Championships. Mercedes Martinez is no longer just the interim ROH Women's Champion. She is now the undisputed Women's Champion as she defeated Deonna Purrazzo in a great match. Was good, Dex. She defeated Deonna Purrazzo. Yeah, unfortunately, you missed Sticky Creamboat.
Yeah.
But and she called it. Mercedes Martinez is now a true champion. About time. About time. This woman has been in the business for a while, and she puts on great matches. She puts on really good matches, man. And it's about time she got recognized and got that glory of having that title. I'm happy for her.
Mm-hmm.
And my
I'm
thing
happy I
is
got to see Deanna on fucking AEW TV finally.
also W. Morrissey, who looked good in a main roster ring again. Not saying
Mm-hmm.
that Impact is not the main roster, but Impact is not the lights, camera, action that AEW is. He
Let's keep
looks
it.
good under those lights, man.
Let's keep it a buck. I hate. I hate that I'm gonna make this comment, but I'm gonna just say it. Impact is it has a lot of major league players, but it's minor league. If you just compare it to AEW and WWE, it's minor league.
That's because of financial backing, man.
I
I
know,
mean,
like
they spend the money when it's needed. It's not like they're too cheap to
oh no,
actually pay for stuff now.
yeah,
And you know what it is?
they're
It's
trying their
also the
damnness.
but not also, you know what it is? I believe it's the channel that they're on. It's the
Yeah,
channels that they get on, and it's the channels that, like even before the run that they have now, you know what I mean? They were on the country network. You know what I
yeah,
mean? They were on Spike at random fucking times.
they
Like
fucked up.
A
They
AW
fucked
and
up. Not.
again, Mike, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say they fucked up not keeping their stream on Twitch.
Yeah, that is something for sure.
That's where they fucked up.
And then what you call it? Like you got to remember AEW and WWE. These guys are on major networks:
Mm-hmm.
Fox, TBS, TNT, USA. These are channels you get with basic cable, no matter what cable provider you have. These are
Mm-hmm.
channels you are going to get. In New York City, if you have Optimum, you don't have Access TV. Verizon has it. So when they left Twitch, I was fucked. I wasn't watching them until I switched over to Verizon. Thankfully, Verizon had a cheaper bill, which made me switch over. And I got Access TV. But if not, I wouldn't be watching Impact right now. If Impact was on a major television station, then I feel it would be a lot different. But because they
Yeah, because with a bigger network, it's more resources. You know, like the bigger network, they'll be willing to put more money into the product. You know, being on what Access TV, that's not doing shit for them.
it's helping. It is helping. I will say that.
But at the same time, Twitch almost wasn't doing is almost the same boat. That's free. At least they're
Right.
getting people to buy their version of the network if they want to see it. You gotta have Impact Plus. Like you have to pay for that in order if you don't have access, unless you're
Right.
gonna have it on Fight and pay for it, or you're gonna go buy other means that a lot of us have always used when it comes to pay-per-views. You can watch your wrestling network.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Matt. Keep your mouth shut there, Matt. Keep your mouth shut there, Matt. Keep your mouth shut.
that website changes. It's ending every other month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about there, brother. I don't know what you're talking about there.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows.
Impact Plus renewed automatically last week. I forgot all about this shit. Nah, it really, I swear it really did. I forgot I did have Impact. Right, I forgot I did have Impact Plus, and I'm looking at my. I said, "What the fuck is $7? Oh shit! I could be watching Impact all fucking day. I forgot about this."
You can go
Like,
watch the old shit. You can go watch some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and watch you some classic TNA. Like
I'm just,
2006 to 2015.
Watch
Just
the
a
Voodoo
good
Ken
few
Mafia.
years.
listen.
Oh,
That shit
I'm
was
just
good.
gonna go back. I'm just gonna
have
go
you
back
heard
and
Voodoo
watch
Ken
just
Mafia's
because
theme song?
the what?
Have you heard the Voodoo Ken Mafia's theme song?
No,
Do you
You
know who
know
the
Voodoo
Voodoo
Ken
Kin
Mafia
Mafia
Oh,
is?
is?
no.
yeah, you need to hear
Voodoo
that.
Kin Mafia
Tell 'em, man.
is Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. They were
Mhm.
mad at Vince McMahon, so they named themselves Voodoo Kin Mafia. Get it? Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And they also did a promo that was in bad taste.
Yeah, no shit.
If you thought the DX promo with them parroting the nation was bad,
Oh,
this is TNA,
Yeah, they did
and
that
they're
shit
doing
in
a type of promo like that.
2007.
uh, I'll catch that.
You can YouTube that.
Yeah,
And then they
that sounds
also
like some shit.
challenged DX to a showdown at the Alamo, which was weird. But
Let's get to some predictions, Mongo.
let's do it. Oh, one
Let's
more thing.
so I can take Matt's
One
belt.
more thing.
No,
Freddie Prinze Jr. starting his own promotion. All right, now let's get your predictions.
Right.
time for me to keep the run going.
I think the fuck not.
If I defend this title, I'm gonna have a surprise for y'all. I mean, even if I lose, the surprise is still gonna happen. But it'll be better if I win. It'll be way
Nah.
better if I win.
No, it won't.
Yeah, well,
Goldie need to come on home. Pull up some cards, Mongo. Pull up the. God damn it, Mongo. All right. First match we got for Impact Under Siege. We have Giselle Shaw versus Madison Rain with Tennille. Jeremy, who do you have? Partner Tito.
Hold on, wait, what are we at?
we on Impact Under Siege. Giselle Shaw versus Madison
Madison
Rain.
Rain.
Somebody mentioned Goldie coming home with me.
Give me the one who's a female. That we know that's a female.
No.
AKA
Madison
Madison
Rain,
No.
or do you want the one that's alone?
Oh no, your man said Madison Rain. Jeremy said Madison Rain. Give him Madison Rain.
The one that we know that's a female.
He said the one that we for sure. Now, get that man Madison Rain, cause I know, cause oh shit! Now I gotta pick. Son of a bitch. Let me go with Madison Rain, please.
Oh fuck! God. I gotta pick up this
Mm-hmm.
I love being champ.
You're gonna take a shot for every goddamn pick. Your ass is gonna be drunk. I'll tell you that
He
right
already
now.
drunk.
I'm already lit.
Yeah, he already drunk.
You ain't see him dancing in the background?
Fuck. This is not the match. I'm gonna make a bold prediction, so give me Madison.
Right, this ain't the one where you.
It's ski mask season, but this ain't the one.
Right, this ain't the one where it makes sense. I knew he was going for the.
Son of a
Mongo
bitch.
being bold.
Son of a bitch. Well, Mongo will not be champ.
Yeah, I'll go Madison Rain. This is not the time to be being cute.
All right, next match. Son of a
What do y'all
bitch.
mean? What do you mean? Being Madison Rain is like a 15-year veteran. Why are y'all not going with a person that just showed up?
Because it's
I
Impact,
still got
Mongo.
time to change.
Listen here, Justin Jr.
Okay. Seven.
Next match.
I feel it's pretty obvious, but all right.
He older than Justin, but he Justin Jr. Dang.
Next match we got Alex. I'm a full-time doctor and got a regular job. Shelly versus Mike. Speedball Bailey, baby. The cocaine.
Give me,
You
give me,
already fucking know. You
give me
already
Dirty
fucking
Foot.
know.
Give me Dirty Foot.
Anybody not going speedballs? Mike.
Hold on, goddammit. I didn't confirm
I knew it.
this.
I knew it. I knew it. I told you it was going to be him.
I didn't confirm this, goddammit.
Who you
I'm loud like a
picking?
motherfucker. Give me Speedball.
Oh,
All
see,
right,
that
then.
let you waste your typing, Mongo.
Hey, he got the practice.
Who is Mongo? Who's Mongo picking?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right. Why you picking last? Hold on. Mongo, you shouldn't be picking last.
Go ahead and put Speedball in there for you.
All right.
You
Alex Shelley.
motherfucker.
All right, so you just go super lose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Next match, we have Chris Sabin versus Steve Macklin. Anybody not going Steve Macklin?
Everybody going Macklin? All right.
Yep. I'll go with Mr. Virtuoso.
I'm not Reggie. I'm just gonna watch it at home.
That's how I did when they came here. I was like, I'm good. I don't want to be around that many people.
Right. Not this weekend. I'm my ass in the house.
It's gonna be musty.
Oh, at Newport? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be musty. Fat, musty,
Mongo?
and crusty.
Yes, Mongo. Yeah. Next matchup, we have Bullet Club versus Honor No More.
Bullet
Tito.
Club, baby. Bullet Club, baby.
Honor No More.
Yeah, no motherfuckers need a meaningful win, so I don't know more.
Gregorith.
Uh-huh.
And Matt is going Bullet Club.
Yeah, I go Bullet Club.
Oh,
Well,
suck
this
it,
is when me and Kenny then will be battling for the belt.
This is where me and Matt pull off ahead for the lead, baby.
I mean,
Next match is for the title. Title. It's the Ana Porrazzo versus the blonde grandma. Diane Valkyrie.
the former
Tito, who you got?
murderer. She has served her time.
Give me Taya. She just got it back. She ain't losing.
Man, sure.
Mongo, we haven't said anything that bad yet.
Right.
Hey, Talia, she served her time. She tried to take our boy Johnny out, but you know, she got caught. She did her time. She back.
I didn't say I was taking that chick. I mean, I am, but I didn't tell you that.
Everybody going Talia?
Yeah.
Yeah, them big ass titties. Yeah.
Well, damn. See, this is the shit you need to put across at the bottom of the screen when he say shit like that.
What?
Right. That's the shit you need to.
So the next match is for the Impact
Tag titles. We got them boys, the Briscoes versus Violent by Design. Tito, who you got? Them boys.
Them boys. Fucking Sussex chicken.
Susquehanna chicken.
Redneck kung fu.
Give me the redneck kung fu.
No, sir, not me. Give me VBD.
That sounds like a STD.
Just so you know, there's no cure for that, okay?
There ain't no
cure for that yet.
I mean, them boys are walking STD as well, so.
Them boys for me. You know, I tried to speak them up for the last title defense. They ain't want to show up. So I'm going to go back to the well.
This is where I get the belt.
No, it ain't.
Not
Matt said he wants
win.
them boys. Matt said he wants them boys.
Not like that, though. Paul.
Next matchup, we have the Impact Knockout title, Havoc
You know who I'm
versus
going.
Tasha Steelz.
Is anybody not going Tasha?
I think we all going Tasha.
Not me.
Oh, shit.
This is where I really win the belt.
Blasphemy.
Not if Bullet Club win.
I will beat all their asses.
If Bullet Club win and I ended a tie, I'm keeping my title
until Sunday night.
Next match is Ishii versus Josh Alexander. Now Ishii been winning matches that we didn't even know that he was supposed to be winning.
Yeah, do us the honest, Mongo.
Yeah, my uncle ain't winning. My uncle ain't winning.
Kenny tried to talk him up, like he been winning. Don't matter. He dying.
Right, we all know that. All right. Next one, the next pay-per-view, which would be the next day, so which means WWE just doesn't care that it's Mother's Day. So they're trying to put all of us in danger at some point.
Is making sure I keep my title.
All right. That's pretty much what's going to go down.
I'm getting my Mother's Day shit out the way before Impact, so.
The first matchup we have is Bobby Lashley versus Omos with MVP. Tito, who you got?
You said we got Lashley versus Omos?
Yep, Lashley versus Nissan.
Motherfucker.
This could really go any way.
Right.
I've been confused for this match.
I'm gonna say Omos wins. Just because he has MVP on his side this time.
I'm going with the black dude.
Means he's going with Bobby Lashley, not the African.
No, I'm actually going with Omos. I'm going with Omos.
I mean, with the mock draft I had today, both of these dudes was on NWO. This was a 0-point match.
Mike, don't try to and rub your beard out this shit, motherfucker. Take a fucking pick. Motherfucker got real quiet. He got real quiet on that laugh. And shit was ha ha ha.
Take a shot and choose.
Go ahead, pick Lashley.
Fuck no. I'm going Omos. Going Omos.
Peter. No, you ain't picking Peter Griffin.
No, I think the fuck not.
No, that's not his black son. Nah.
Better pick somebody else.
First of all, if you're gonna be picking black sons, go ahead and pick Kurt Angle's. Just pick Jason Jordan. I'm gonna go with Omos. Hopefully, hopefully Monday morning ish. You're a member of NWO potentially.
Omos was the big ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I
remember that Big Show came and knocked him out.
Yeah, I remember that bullshit.
Raw Underground was awesome. I miss Raw Underground. Shane just
Next match
flooding like crazy.
Next match we have Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss.
I don't care about this match
at all.
Yep.
Bathroom break.
Give me Madcap.
Anyone not going Madcap? You going Madcap?
Yeah, he is.
And of course, the motherfucker not on screen.
Motherfucker.
The person not on screen. Yo,
Son
Mongo,
of a bitch.
put your ass on screen. You ain't got to talk. Just right.
Right.
Of course, he gonna go Corbin.
He's jerking off right now.
That's probably
Son
what it
of a
is.
bitch. Yeah.
Pass.
We don't want to see that
Ain't
shit.
no pass.
You.
I'm going with
AJ.
Styles.
All right.
He going with Styles.
You motherfucker.
Kenny's going Edge.
I didn't even say shit. What the fuck?
I was just looking. I was like, I know Kenny didn't say nothing, but maybe he sent a signal or something.
When the fuck did breathing deep mean Edge? Like, what the fuck was that about? Oh shit, motherfucker! I didn't say AJ either. I'm still thinking. Shit.
Say, hurry up, you old fart.
That's my pick, right there. You know what? Give me the old white guy.
Which old white guy?
Oh, yeah, I'll take that one.
Damn, he went Edge. So Edge gets back-to-back wins. Mike went AJ.
God damn, you got this shit on copy and paste?
Yeah.
Fuck. It wouldn't make sense for Edge not to win, so give me Edge.
Mongo is going Edge. Well, I'll go Edge since the majority of everybody else is going Edge.
Next, we got Cody. I Kill Racism Rhodes.
Damn right, Matty Rhodes, baby.
Versus Seth. Freaking can't believe he got a baby with Becky Lynch Rollins. Cody Rhodes versus Seth.
That's right, Cody Luther the King.
Cody Luther the King. Luther the King. Cody Luther the King.
No, not the King. Luther.
No. Luther the King.
D.A. like Derrick Henry, the King, the King.
Not in quotations.
Not in quotation.
Put the and King together.
There we go. Cody Luther the King. There he is.
Cody Luther the King.
Tito, who you got?
Give me fucking Drip King.
Ooh.
Tito.
You said Drip King.
I said Drip King, not the King. Drip King, bitch.
Damn it, Tito. Fuck.
He put Cody still.
He went Seth. Seth gonna be Cody's first loss.
Absolutely not. Give me the King.
No. Seth. This feud is gonna go on for a while.
Adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes is on a roll.
Women's SmackDown title.
If
Ronda
Ronda needs to
Rousey.
just hurry up and win, get the shit over with.
Charlotte Flair in an I Quit match. Dun dun dun.
Give me Miss Flair.
Damn it, Tito, get out my brain.
I mean, I could care two shits about this match. Like,
Give me a no contest.
He said, bitch. He said, bitch.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Damn. Because it is WrestleMania Backlash, which is basically a Raw Super Show. Shit.
Super SmackDown.
Right.
This match is so stupid because I don't really care. Neither they shouldn't even be fighting. Just get it over with. Figure out what y'all gonna do with Ronda.
Ronda. Fuck.
And this is where you lose, my friend.
Yeah, this is where I lose my belt.
He said, Ronda, you fucking wheezing bastard.
He said, bitch.
It looks like the fucking computer in your high school cursing you out of nowhere.
Flair. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
3 different scenarios. Yeah. You
wow.
midget bitch.
I'm not. That's not me, motherfucker. I'm over one.
Well, that killed the whole joke. It's too late now. You fucked it up, put it on bite.
Right.
God.
Hey, Mongo. Hey, Mongo. Do this. Huh? Do that shit, motherfucker.
I'm going to go Ronda. Fuck it. Ronda.
Oh, man, you told him to take deep breaths.
Going Ronda.
Mike fell off his chair.
Somebody,
love you, Mark.
Somebody said the Kane. Cody Luther, the Kane. Derrick Henry, the one and only true Kane.
Still love you, Mongo.
Bloodline.
We got Tito taking the bloodline. Since this match has no real what you call it, necessariness, I'm gonna go with the Drew RK Bro situation. The Scottish Bros.
Yeah, matter of fact, put me for Scottish Bros. I forgot. There's nothing online with this.
Right, there's nothing on the line, and one of the Usos could take the pin.
You know what happens when it's a 6-man tag match and it's against actual good opponents? Oh, you know something. Usos gonna take
that pin.
Because that's the only way you beat Roman is with his cousins taking the L for him.
What you call it? Mongo, Tito went Scottish grass.
We all went Scottish. These folks for WrestleMania Backlash, bless y'all's heart. I know y'all probably excited to see a good show. You're getting WrestleMania Part 2. And the bad part about it, you ain't even gonna get to see Roman. You can get to see Roman's entrance and everything else. but man probably not gonna win.
And he might not even wrestle that much. Let's keep it a buck.
And on top of that, it's a damn shame. This is 2 shows in a row now. 2 pay-per-views. Get your shit together, WWE. Get it together. No U.S. title match. No Intercontinental title match. What the hell? Why is the mid-card title not on your show, on your pay-per-view?
Preach.
It wasn't
Preach.
on WrestleMania, and now it's not
Preach.
even on. It's not even good enough to have WrestleMania Backlash.
Preach.
The women's tag titles aren't on WrestleMania Backlash.
Preach. Wow.
Priest is not on the. He's going to be backing up Edge. Finn will probably show up. Finn and Priest. Well, Priest is banned, but Finn will probably show up. Veer. If this is going to be a work, if you're going to make this pay-per-view worth our time, put some bullshit in there. Have Veer squash somebody. Have Gunther squash somebody. Do something to make this pay-per-view, this premium live event, make it be worth our damn time.
Preach.
But please
Don't
feature your mid-card titles. If Austin Theory is, if Theory is supposed to be this next big thing, why is he not being featured on the pay-per-view? Especially since you've basically put 2 matches into 1 match with Roman and Drew and Blood and Usos and RK Bro fighting each other. You just made those 2 matches into 1 match. You have enough time to get both of your mid-card titles on your television. There's no excuse out of 5 hours of television we can't get an Intercontinental or a U.S. title match. At least SmackDown is trying. SmackDown is featuring Ricochet. He just needs to be put on pay-per-view. He just needs to be put on Peacock at this point. Theory also, he's won. He has not defended that title. People are trying to gun for that title in Miz and whoever and Ali. Let's get a title match. Let's get
like you won't match. Like you won't let Ali go. Might as well put him to use.
I think by tomorrow they'll add one of them shits to the pre-show.
They got to. It's
hopefully.
Like if Austin Theory is this next big thing, all right, showcase him like you've done every other up and comer.
Absolutely correct. Well, fellas, is there any more wrestling we need to talk this week? We did our predictions. We told you what we thought it would have with AEW, SmackDown, and NXT. Is there anything else you gentlemen would like to say? I would personally like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there coming up. Without you guys, there would be no us. We love y'all.
We love you, mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got anything to say? Well, Mongo, you know what to do. Put the banner across the bottom. Let's get to reading. Since everybody is here, everybody can say their own handle. How about that one? Don't forget to follow us at twitch.tv/under the ring pod and facebook.com/under the ring. Don't forget to follow us on our individual Twitter pages. You have me, Rock Ribs 44. Who's up next? Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, follow me at Mr. Fresh Beard.
Motherfucking broke ass LL Cool J promo ass having.
They call me Big Alley. The right answer. I'm the one that always gets likes and all that from all the important people.
Go ahead, man.
No, Tito. Everybody doing their own.
No.
Everybody doing their own.
I'm eating some Oreos right now, though.
So,
how does Kenny say it? Kenny say it? He goes Boreal Maliante.
Yeah,
there we go.
Boreal Maliante.
And don't forget to follow. Don't forget to follow our boy who couldn't make it tonight due to personal reasons, but it's all good. Our boy Justin D. Baxley. Don't forget to follow him. And last but not least, Wheezy G Baby. Wheezy G Baby, get on here and say your handle, man.
One lung.
Greg Bush. SK, son of a bitch. He knows he can get us to fucking do it. All right. Well, thank y'all, everybody, for joining us. Don't forget to join us again next week around the same bat time, same bat channel.
And I'll still be champion.
And I'll be the champ, man.
Absolutely not.